Found it now.
All right, come on up.
How you doing? Hey, Judge, good morning. This is Mr. Jalen Calhoun, Judge.
This case isn't just another courtroom moment, it's a high-stakes legal battle. A stolen car, unlawful restraint, and questions of crossing state lines collide. Is our defendant guilty by association or unfairly trapped? Stay tuned. Courtroom Showdown is packed with twists, contradictions, and decisions that could change a life.
I'll sign this real quick.
Don't say anything about the case, okay?
No, that's
Use the focus of this.
beginning.
Yeah, it's to the proper place to handle your business.
Thank you. That's right.
Okay, pause for a second. Already some
Look at the defendant's unease, it's written all over him. The judge hasn't even spoken in detail, and already the tension is electric. Would you trust your lawyer to show up and fight for you? Or would you fear being left alone, carrying charges you barely understand?
tension. Here, a quick question for you all. If you were in court, would you trust your lawyer to actually show up, or would you be sweating bullets like this defendant?
That's right. I'm so confused.
Scott Sanders?
Okay, what is his name?
His name is Jalen Calhoun.
Unlawful restraint sounds simple, but hey, raise the kicker. It basically means you're preventing someone's freedom of movement. Think of it like kidnapping light, not as extreme, but still a serious charge that can put you behind bars.
For co-defendants, stolen car, and crossing state lines, this instant
Unlawful restraint sounds simple, but it's serious. Preventing freedom of movement is no joke, and when tied to a stolen car crossing state lines, things escalate quickly. Should every passenger face equal punishment? That's the burning question. Sometimes the law doesn't distinguish between the driver and those along for the ride.
Louisiana, Natchitoches Parish. I butchered the pronunciation, but
Natchitoches. What is it?
Natchitoches.
That.
Louisiana.
Lawyer is asking me to set you a bond, but I don't know. I don't know you. I've never met you before, and I have a very short amount of time to get to know you to see what kind of person.
Wait, so we got locked doors on both sides, no power, no AC, and a maintenance guy trapped inside. This isn't just a landlord-tenant issue anymore. This is starting to sound like a bad horror movie.
You are. Right. Paper really tells me who you are. The words coming out of your mouth, I just right. So, tell us about Mr. Calhoun.
Your Honor, he's wanted out of Louisiana for transfer and possession of stolen vehicles, or equivalent to theft of a motor vehicle, and him and 3 other individuals, one whom is charged with UUMV, were found same day where they stole a vehicle. We have a parallel charge with Louisiana where they're charging him for the theft, and we have for the driver.
But the thing about it is, I wasn't there.
Don't you really think that you can just start spitting out something? Where do you think you are? Really?
No, my bad.
You think that this is helping you, Mr. Calhoun?
Sir.
You're not at home. You're not on the street. Okay. Please.
Your Honor, the same day that they stole the vehicle, which was captured on surveillance off campus, they transversed state lines and came to Texas, and they were found in Harris County with...
And just when things look bad, they get worse. A firearm is found, concealed in the stolen vehicle with 2 underage passengers inside. Now, bond becomes complicated. Safety versus fairness. Should this young man walk free before trial, or does this new detail lock him deeper into trouble?
Obviously, traffic infraction being the probable cause, and found with all 4 occupants of the vehicle. The fact that they transversed state lines, they would be opposed to a bond. There was also, and because I took a charge, I know before the office reports out, is that there was also a firearm found on one of the passengers and that they were trying to conceal. At the time, the officers were getting everybody removed from the vehicle, and obviously 2 of them being under the age of 21. So they would be opposed to a bond for...
So, hold on a second.
Yes, Judge.
It's a stolen car.
Yes, Judge.
Out of Louisiana.
Yes, Judge.
They come to Houston.
Yes.
All 4 of them.
Yes.
How do we know the other ones knew that it was stolen? Do we have any kind of...
In Louisiana, and they did it in real time. And the complainant stated none of the occupants in the vehicle had permission to take the vehicle.
I know that.
Oh, no.
How do we know that they knew that it was stolen, right? So what if I come pick you up in my car?
Oh,
it's a stolen car. You have no idea it's stolen.
I see.
Like if everything's ripped off in the inside, you got like, there's a...
Imagine big.
The judge presses on a key point. How do we know the passengers even realized the car was stolen? This isn't just assumption, it needs proof. Surveillance video supposedly exists, but defense hasn't seen it. Should a person's freedom hinge on unseen evidence? That's a dangerous imbalance in justice.
For running the plate because it was reported stolen, and the fact that it was, well, at the time of the, I'm sorry?
That's still,
No, again, on surveillance video in Louisiana, that they have it in Louisiana, that these are the original individuals that stole the vehicle. That's how they knew, that's how the officers in Paris and the officers in Louisiana knew that they knew it was stolen because they were the ones who stole it.
they have them, you saying on video?
Yes, that's what
All
I'm
four
trying to,
together is taken.
yes, that's what I'm
Yeah,
trying
well,
to.
that's something.
Can we see this video? I haven't seen this video. It's
You're
a,
not gonna get to see the, that's what the
That's in
underlying criminal
Louisiana.
case.
well, you're basing your decision on a video that the prosecution that says he saw, you haven't seen, I haven't seen.
I just want to know how they impute the thievery to him.
Correct.
And he's saying that
they're
there's a
it's because of a
video.
surveillance video.
And the Louisiana officers were telling the Harris County deputies that they have it on surveillance video. That's how.
Specifically what? Where was my client? Was he the one?
We're not gonna get all that.
Right, but we're talking about that.
Our criminal history?
No, Your Honor. This is based on flight risk. They literally transverse lines the same day they stole a car.
It hasn't been proven that he knew it was stolen.
How many got charged with the UMV?
The driver, because that was the only
That's the only one.
driver, right?
So your position on bond is what?
There's no bond because of the flight risk. They literally fled the same day within 24 hours, really 24 hours within stealing a car. Judge. They literally fled the state.
They keep
stealing
saying
a car.
they stole the car. He didn't get charged with stealing the car. He's not in the vehicle. He is charged with transfer.
No.
He
He
is-
is charged
he is being
in
charged.
Louisiana.
Well, then that's a,
He is charged, but in Louisiana.
okay, well, he's
Here,
being charged with
just didn't
that.
charge
Just
with
because
it.
he's charged with it doesn't mean you're going to convict him. I see like very good arguments as to why he shouldn't be convicted. Secondly, if we're talking about flight risk, he was a passenger.
The defense fires back, presumed innocent until proven guilty, without video evidence shown. Why deny bond? Was this defendant knowingly fleeing across state lines, or simply a passenger? This tension defines the courtroom risk versus rights. The judge must decide, protect the public, or honor presumption of innocence.
He hasn't had the opportunity. Where was he going? Did he know he was fleeing the jurisdiction? He doesn't know that it's stolen. Like you said, is the steering column broken? Okay, at that point, perfect. He should have known. There's nothing to say that that's what happened in this case. We're assuming the worst. Let's assume the best. He's presumed innocent. Let's not assume that he knew he was committing a crime. Let's presume he was innocent. So in that case, let's give him a bond. Let's allow him to go and fight this case. He can't fight it here. He's fighting an allegation that we don't have, the surveillance video that we haven't seen. Let him go fight the case over there.
21, sir.
I still stand on no bond.
And just like
The judge lays it out. Freedom comes with conditions. Miss your deadline to surrender, and your bond disappears. It's both a lifeline and a leash. Does the defendant fully grasp the weight of these words? One misstep, and his future could collapse in an instant.
This is the action, right? When you hang out with dogs, you get fleas. I can set you a bond, but you need to understand from the time that you're released, we give you 2 weeks from the date of that release to go turn yourself in to that parish in Louisiana. If you fail to do that, I will revoke the bond that I'm going to set here. I'll set it at 0. I will not give you another one. You can't run forever. At some point, we'll get you, and then that time, when we do get you, I will physically hold you until Louisiana comes and gets you. Do you understand?
So if I go down there, I'm at the bond down there 2 months.
That's correct.
Right. The thing is that I will probably set a bond around $5,000. You'll probably have to make all of it because you are a flight risk. You're wanted out of another state. If you waived yesterday, we have buses coming in and out of Louisiana about 2 times a week. So if you keep the waiver, you'll probably be back Wednesday. At the latest, Monday, you'll be back in Louisiana, Monday-ish, where if you want to bond out, you can, but you're going to have to make it on your own to Louisiana. And then you'll have to bond out. Or no, you're going to have to turn yourself in over there. You can't bond out. Is there no bond set?
I believe it's no bond. I'll double check.
You'll have to turn yourself in there. So if you want me to set a bond, you have to withdraw your waiver, and you're going to lose the credit that you've built up toward them. Because if Louisiana doesn't come get you here within 14 days, we release you regardless.
Final decision, bond set at $5,000, no discounts. For a 21-year-old, that's a mountain to climb. This case leaves us questioning, should passengers carry the same weight as drivers? Justice isn't simple here. If you found this case gripping, like, share your thoughts, and subscribe for more courtroom breakdowns.
And then you don't pay anything. You're going to get released. So I'll let you talk with Ricardo and make the decision what you want to do.
Yes, sir.
What amount would you be thinking, Judge?
5,000.
5,000? Judge, he is 21 years old.
Yes, sir.
He would be seeking the support of his parents. It would be a bond that he's got to post 100% on. Would you consider going to 2,500? No? Okay, fair enough. I'll talk with my
Lucky to
client.
even get a bond, Mr. Calhoun, really. And I don't even know if I'm going to do the other ones as well, you know? I mean, I don't know.
I'll
So,
talk to my client, Judge. Thank you. Appreciate it.
I'll just read you the PC summary again. So on March 23rd, 2025, in Harris County, Texas, officer was dispatched to a servant's call and met with the complainant witness and stated that the defendant is
Classic bond condition, no weapons, no contact, no new cases sound simple, right? But hey, erase the twist. How many of you think she's actually going to follow through? Or are we going to see her back in this courtroom again? Let me know in the comments.